Hi, today I'm going to make Timus, or some people call it Lemet. So Timus is an Indonesian steamed cassava cake which is wrapped in banana leaves. What inspired me to make Timus is actually a Filipino rice cake dessert called tupik. So when I went to a Filipino grocery store in Chicago, I saw this Filipino dessert. This is called tupik because it is wrapped and in banana leaves, and the shape itself, it just reminds me or make me think of this Indonesian dessert called Timus, because Timus is also wrapped in banana leaves and shaped like this. But the texture is totally different because this is more like mochi, is chewy. The Timus is not as chewy as this because we're not using any flour. So to make Timus, we will need grated cassava, grated coconut, and a coconut sugar, and basically that's it. It's very simple. In Indonesia, people normally grate their cassava themselves, a fresh cassava, and also grate their coconut. But here, when people make dessert like that, we normally just use the ready grated cassava and grated coconut that you can find in Asian grocery stores. These are stored in the freezer, okay? These are from a frozen section. So I have thawed this overnight in the refrigerator. So I'm using one bag has 1 pound. All right, so this is the simple and easy way where you do not need to grate the cassava or the coconut. And this already contains some water, so they are not dry like if you grate the cassava yourself. So I'm using the whole bag, which is 1 pound, and the grated coconut I'm gonna use half bag. Okay, so the ratio for the cassava and the coconut, the grated coconut, is 2 to 1. All right, because this is cassava cake, it's not coconut cake. But you definitely want to taste the coconut too. All right, so besides this cassava and the coconut, you're gonna need the sugar. All right, I'm going to use gula jawa or coconut sugar. You're gonna need to this is hard. You're gonna need to shave this coconut sugar. You know what, this is different because I got this coconut sugar from Indonesia. It's different from the one that I got this coconut sugar straight in Indonesia when I went back to Indonesia. This is kind of hard. Tastes like the texture is more like candy, unlike the one that I got here in the grocery store in Chicago. They are more soft, so easy to shave. Instead of using this this coconut sugar, the brick one, I'm gonna just use the granulated one. Okay, this one I got it from Trader Joe's. It's also coconut sugar, palm sugar, made in Indonesia, a product of Indonesia. So I'm going to use a 1/4 cup. All right, and we're gonna need to use a white sugar too, but I am going to add Macapuno strings. All right, this is totally optional. Normally in Indonesia, they do not add any coconut, young coconut, but I am going to add this Macapuno strings. It has sugar already, so it has it's sweet. So in that case, I will not add more white sugar. All right, so I'm not gonna use the whole bottle, the whole jar. I'm gonna just use let's see, almost half. Okay, just so my Timus or my Lemet gonna have some coconut strings. Okay, probably a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna add like 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay. Okay, you can taste it first. If it's it needs a little more sugar, then you add more sugar. Okay, it's all depend on your taste. So remember, this Macapuno string is totally optional. If you're not using this, you add white sugar. All right, now we are going to wrap the mixture. I have cut and washed or cleaned my banana leaves here. Okay, so we're gonna put like 2 tablespoons on the leaf. Okay, like this. And then we're going to wrap. All right, normally people will secure it with a toothpick, but I'm gonna just fold it, okay, like this, and put it in my steamer. So I forgot to explain to you about the leaf. The leaf have 2 sides, right? So you always want to put the food on top of the less glossy side, okay? Just like bacang or seaweed, all right? This banana leaf is the same way, okay? Less glossy and more glossy side. You want to put the food on the less glossy sides. So I have made 11 Timus here, okay? So my water is boiling, and I'm gonna put my steamer on top. So I'm gonna steam this for 20 minutes until the leaf change color, okay? So I have steamed this Timus for 25 minutes. Now I'm going to open one. Okay. There you go. This is what Timus or Lemet looks like. So this is Timus, or some people call it Lemet. These are an Indonesian traditional steamed cassava cake that people can find it on the fresh market in Indonesia. You normally wouldn't find it in a mall. So this is what we call jajanan pasar, or snacks that you can find in the traditional market. What inspired me to make this Timus is actually a Filipino rice cake. This one that's called tupik. They are different because this tupik is not using cassava. It's only using coconut milk, glutinous rice flour. That's why the texture is kind of chewy. And also Macapuno, While Timus or Lemet, we make it using grated cassava and grated coconut. For this one, I added Macapuno. So it's a string coconut, young coconut. This one, you see? So this, the adding Macapuno is optional. Normally, the one that you get it at a traditional market, it doesn't comes with Macapuno. Alright, it's just because I like the taste of the Macapuno. That's why I added Macapuno. It just make it better to me. This Timus that I made is really good. It's not too sweet because I didn't put too much sugar. Remember that I only put a quarter cup of granulated coconut sugar. Originally, we are supposed to use the brick one and then you shave it. And also, I did not add any extra white sugar because I added the Macapuno, which comes with heavy syrup already, so it is sweet. So if you like it sweet, then you're gonna want to add more coconut sugar. All right, probably you wanna add 150 grams of coconut sugar rather than a quarter cup like what I used. And the texture of this Timus is so different from tupik, the Filipino rice cake. The tupik, the texture is smooth because there's no grated coconut. They only use the glutinous rice flour and coconut milk. So you taste the coconut flavor from the coconut milk and the Macapuno. While in Timus or Lemet, we use a grated coconut. So you can taste the combination of the cassava and the coconut here. So it's more complicated flavor, and the texture is totally different. It's not smooth. It is also a little sticky, but the stickiness is not from any flour because I do not use flour. The stickiness is from the sugar. Alright, so the ingredient is very simple. Basically, the ingredients are only cassava, coconut, and sugar. Alright, and a little water, but I did not put any extra water because the grated cassava and the grated coconut already contains water because I did not grate it from fresh cassava or fresh coconut. So it's already in the package, okay? So this is the very simple way to make Timus or Lemet. You don't even have to wait because it's already in the bag. All right, the grated cassava and the grated coconut that I got from the Asian grocery stores, they are product of the Philippines. So you can get the ingredients from either Asian groceries or the grocery store that have international products, but you're gonna have to find them in the freezer or in the frozen section. So I hope you try making it and see how you like it.